So to give a few practical investment scenarios of investing in the stock exchange. So I'll take you back to 1996 when the first company listed on the stock exchange, and that was Nico Holdings Limited. They listed at a price of about 20 tambala, and now the share price is roughly around 48 kwacha. So that typically actually shows you that over this period of time, the share price has actually grown. And if somebody had invested, say, 10,000 kwacha in Nico Holdings back then, today the money would have been worth, say, roughly around 2.4 million. And if we were to use the very same concept and of the 14 companies that are listed on the stock exchange, from Nico all the way up to Icon, which listed last year, and somebody had been putting 10,000 kwacha in each and every IPO, today that 140,000 kwacha, which is set aside to invest in all these 14 IPOs, would be worth 9.4 million kwacha. That's a clear demonstration of the huge benefit of somebody investing in the stock exchange. And also a key issue to point out is that every single stock that has been listed on the stock exchange of the 14 companies, the share price has grown since the price which they had listed at, which actually shows you that if a company is performing well, it's doing greatly, the share price is expected to grow with time. And maybe just to also put in further scenarios to say that if you were not just investing in all the counters and you had picked like the top 7 top performers and you'd set aside 10,000 kwacha in each and every one of those IPOs, your money today would have been 17 million kwacha and not just 19.4 million. That actually shows you that if you approach the stock exchange from a more informed point of view, you engage your stockbroker, you engage your financial advisor, you're actually bound to make a lot more returns than the standard returns that one would typically make. Another key aspect that one should also consider is if you compare investing in the stock exchange to treasury bills, and you approached investing in treasury bills exactly the same way you have done by setting aside money at every single IPO that had happened. Instead of getting the 9.4 million from the 10,000 kwachas which you had put in every IPO, if you had done the same for treasury bills, today your money would have been 3.4 million kwacha, which is 65% less than what you would have realized if you had invested in the stock exchange. And in addition to that, just think about if you increase the amounts that you set aside at each IPO, it means that your return would also exponentially grow. So if we take an example to say you are setting aside 1 million kwacha in every IPO and you had that cash, today you would have actually had 1 billion kwacha in terms of value of your stocks on the stock exchange.